Hi, welcome back to the Easiest Way to Learn the Tarot Ever. This is exercise 4 from the Easiest Way to Learn the Tarot Ever. So we've got swords, coins, things like that. If you don't have this book, you should probably get it. It's a really good book. And I'm not saying it because I wrote it, I'm saying it because other people seem to like it. But let's get into exercise 4 here. We're going from here to there. So let's go into exercise 4. This is from here to there. It's a very simple exercise. We're going to read one card, and then we're going to transition to a second card. This is a linear spread. This is the basis of storytelling. We go from this card to this card. So let's have at it. I go to a party and end up flying to Australia. Because I get drunk at a party and go, hey, I got an idea. Let's all fly to Australia. And so I jump on my plane and I fly away. Or I drink a whole bunch of coffee because I'm celebrating with my friends. And the next thing I know, I'm spun out on caffeine. Go, 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 go. This happens first, and then this happens. Well, we can do it reversed, but I'm not going to throw in reversals at this moment. Make it easy on the beginners. Let's see, I stand up for my rights, and I become the alpha bully. Or, I used to get picked on as a kid, and then I grew up to be an abusive person myself. Or, I used to be accused of crime, and then I became a criminal and said, fine, if you're going to call me a criminal, I will be a criminal. Or I used to get picked on as a kid, and I'm going with that one a lot. And so now I'm a victim's rights advocate, because this guy doesn't have to be a total jerk. Here is the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So I like to see this as an effigy. Well, it is an effigy. So I like to see this as reward for past accomplishments, because that's what an effigy is. See, the swords are trophies or markers of this man's battles. Here's a sword that, should he ever come to life, even though he's a stone statue, his sword is at his side. And it's in the middle of a chapel, which is the private residence of God in a rich person's estate, so that they don't have to go to the germ-infested communal temple. So this is where like a family hero or a town hero or a village hero would be. So this could be a retirement, a rest after effort, getting credit for one's due. There's not really a card that shows us getting credit for one's due, unless you want to say that the Six of Wands, which is a popularity card, could be credit for previous accomplishment. But this is more specifically rest and rewards, perhaps even posthumously or after the fact. But anyway, let's get down to this. So any one of those things, take it as you will. This happens and then this happens. I died for a cause, and now my supporters have formed an army to champion my cause. That's rather religious. Let's try something a little different. I retired, and then I realized I hate retirement, so I started my own company. I was retired, that's a polite way of saying fired, by the board of directors, so I snuck off to the side and found some venture capitalists, and we stormed the board of directors meeting, and we said, we control 51% of the voting stock, you're all fired. This happens, and then this happens. Boy, I was indecisive. Or, boy, I was barely getting by. Or, I was seasick. In any case, let's go with I was just barely getting by, kind of juggling finances, robbing Peter to pay Paul. But after saving up enough money, I was able to buy my girlfriend a nice shiny cup. And I'm taking it to her now. So, or it was a long time that I had to pinch and save and scrape by, but I'm buying my girlfriend an engagement ring now, and I'm taking it to her. Or actually, here would be the engagement ring purchase. So this is actually, I was saving money, and now I'm taking the ring to her. I hope she says yes. This happens, then this happens. My father was very kind and generous, and because of it, I now have hopes to go to Harvard, because I have the money. Hopefully my grades will be good. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Boy, that worked out really well. Play with the tarot long enough, you'll know what's coming up. That was purely accidental, by the way. That could have gone really badly. Let's see. I don't know if let's try it again. See if I can do this again. Okay, see? Here, I'll do this. I have no idea what's coming up. Judgment. This is like an HR department. Let's say we have ending cards. We've talked about ending cards before. The judgment card is an ending card, but it's more like a report card. It's more like an evaluation or an employee report. It's an assessment. It's not, the Last Judgment isn't just, oh, okay, it's the end, thanks for playing. Things are changing, but you're going to go upstairs or downstairs. So, oh, right, I need to say what happens. Let me give you an example. I need just a moment here. Let's say I graduated from university after a long 4 years, and because of my incredible GPA, I landed an unpaid internship in New York City. Yay! I mean, it sounds good, right? I mean, it could lead to a 6-7 figure a year job, but unpaid nonetheless. Okay, let's keep going, see if I can do this again. Magician. I make things happen. I am a man who controls things. I have all the tools at my disposal, or I'm a woman who does it. Either way. But I get things done. And then the cops are after me, which would be just upside down. And I don't want to blend these together. I want to say this happens and then this happens. We'll get into blending later. So I'm a person who gets things done, and as a result, things happen the way that things happen in what do they say, fortune favors the bold? Because I am very specific and exacting, and I tell people what to do, over time, everything works out in my favor. In this case, Justice Upright says things work out as planned. Justice Reversed, as in there's no justice in the world, the bad guy wins, whatever. Let's do a couple more, and then we'll move on to exercise 5. So I like putting this here, because that way you can see that I've got no advance notice of what's going on. No tricks up my sleeve. Okay, the Hangman. I sacrificed and sacrificed and sacrificed for you, and then you went ahead and died on me. I sacrificed for you and sacrificed for you, and you changed plans completely. You said, I am not going to be a part of any of this. I'm going to break completely, separately. Remember, death is the end of something, which implies the beginning of something new. So all my sacrifices ended up being in vain because you went off and did something else. Temperance. I got a job as a bartender. Everything was in balance. Everything was just right. See, we have the blending of land, sea, and sky. If you need more information on this, go back and read the books, watch the other videos. Land, sea, and sky. Everything's blended fine. And then, blam. Isn't that the way it goes? You're having a nice party. Everything's going well. You got the right amount of women to the right amount of men. Nobody's unhappy. There's a lot of social dancing. Everything's going well. People are happy. And then somebody poops in the pool. Somebody has to start a fight. The cops arrive. everything was going well. We had the perfect ratio of people. They're all getting along happily. And then somebody just ruined it. Boo! It's your father. Son, you're not allowed to have a party. Oh my God, are those girls? Get them out of here. Oh, thanks, Dad. The tower. I got fired. And then, woohoo! I got a brand new job. I started out on my own. See Helios? This is Helios, also known as Apollo, if you want to go with the Roman. He is in command of the Sphinxes because art likes the whole Egyptian thing, and they're magically leashed because they don't have an obvious chariot. He is the representation of the emperor. He's more like the field general. So I got fired, and I quit my job in New York City because I worked my way up the corporate ladder, and I quit or I got fired. Who cares? Who remembers? Because now I run my own business. So there's an example of exercise 4, and we will come back and get to exercise 5 in just a moment. Thank you very much.